G'day everybody, it's Doug Flockhart from Clubs Queensland. I'm at Redcliffe, just north of Brisbane, right on the bay, outside Redcliffe RSL. And we're here to look at another card-based gaming trial. As you may well be aware, we've previewed previously a card-based gaming trial that's taking place at Sandgate RSL. This is another trial, another product, and we're here as an education piece to preview what's happening with this trial for you, our members, so that education's uppermost and in turn you're aware of the technology that's available today and potentially coming in the future. Please enjoy this preview. G'day everyone, here we are inside Redcliffe RSL and I'm here with Martin Weir. G'day Martin, how are you?
Very well, thanks.
Thanks for having us here this morning.
Pleasure.
We're here to share with everyone the ins and outs of what's happening with this trial. Tell me, how's it been generally from start up to where we are now?
It's been a very interesting exercise. Generally speaking, our player acceptance is very high of the product and they're enjoying the benefits which SimPlay has to offer. In a nutshell, SimPlay offers convenience of use of moving your money from machine to machine and also has a number of harm minimisation strategies.
How many people have you got actually signed up as part of the trial?
Initially we've got about 200 people signed up.
Yep, that's substantial.
Yes, and growing every day.
Yes. Were there any hiccups with people's reservations or not?
Considering we have a very old client base, we expected some of our patrons to be nervous about the newer technology, and that was, we were probably mildly surprised that they did take to it. A few players obviously were a little bit, found it a bit daunting, but otherwise most people embrace the system and are using it the way we anticipated.
And the harm minimisation, tell us a bit about that. What's unique with this system?
Well, unique with this system is the fact that people can set play limits as far as the amount of dollars spent they have, and also set limits on time. So some patrons may want to set a specific limit for how much they spend in any one session. Others may have time constraints where they feel it's more appropriate to set a time for the amount of time they spend to play.
Mm-hmm. Well, let's have a look at it, hey? Show me the ins and outs as if I was a guest signing up for the first time.
Okay, well let's go over to the kiosk and we'll take the process from there.
Can you share with me, as a novice, I know nothing about it, what's the sign-up process and how does this part of the actual card-based gaming system work?
It's very easy, Doug. As the name says, it's a simple system to use. Our members use their existing membership card, and they've already met the conditions for having a standard account, which is a limit of up to $1,000. For them to become a member of or use SimPlay, it's simply a matter of inserting their membership card into the kiosk, answering some simple questions, and then moving on to the machine to play.
Fantastic. Let's have a look.
Okay. Insert your card and then go to SimPlay. Would you like to join SimPlay? Yes or no? We touch yes. Would you like to set a PIN for this account? Bearing in mind that PINs are mandatory on all accounts, so we will set a PIN.
And that's a security feature?
That is a security feature, and it gives the patron security. No one else obviously can use the card without that person's PIN number. We will create a PIN. It now asks us, would we like to set a spend limit? And of course, yes we would. And we can say our daily spend limit, for argument's sake, is $100. $100, okay. That's it. Basically then we go, press the OK. We now have a valid card, ready to go and play on the machines.
In relation to account limits, you mentioned $1,000 is my account limit. If I set my floor limit or my daily floor limit to $100, how does that work?
Okay, what happens then, Doug, is if they set their daily spend or floor limit to $100, once they've spent $100 from their card, the system will lock out and then they can no longer spend, or the machine will no longer operate.
Right.
At any time prior to reaching their limit, they can come back to the kiosk and reset their limit. Mm-hmm. If they decide that they want to play for longer or lift their spend limit, say, to $200, then they can do that. But once they've hit their limit, the system locks down and then they cannot put a new limit on until the following day.
Okay, we've done the sign up. how do I actually put money on my card?
Very simple. There are two ways to put money onto the card. Firstly, they can go to the cashier and pay cash to the cashier, who will then load via what looks like a little FPOS terminal. They can load funds directly onto the card, or, as in most cases, people simply go to the machine, put their card in and then feed the cash into the machine as they normally would. Instead of just staying on the credit meter, the funds also go to their card.
Operationally, any issues with the system so far from your perspective and from the guest perspective or members' perspective?
Well, one of the things I like about it is the vast majority of patrons who are using the system, we're unaware that they're using the system. They've embraced it, they use it, enjoy it. The feedback we get from patrons is that it's added another safe and secure dimension to their gaming. Most patrons enjoy the convenience of the system, to be able